Some agent tell me, say, this one can be done. I don't know whether it's true or not. Because I'm afraid of people saying, yes, can, but in the end, no result.
Hi, this is Ethan from Urban Agents. I'm at Hougang Capeview. And if you find this background familiar, it's because I've done filming about 1 month plus ago, selling a unit from block 476A. Okay, I managed to sell the unit within 1 week. And so today we are back here to talk to the owner about the whole experience of selling the unit. So let's go and meet Vincent now. Thank you, Vincent, for having me back here in the house again. I know you're very camera shy, so I really appreciate your time and your effort to do this video.
No worries. It's my pleasure to help.
How long have you been living here and why do you decide to sell?
Well, I've been living here for about 5 years plus almost to 6 years. And why do I want to sell is because one day, one of my neighbor over that side, which is a 3-room, just came over to me and said, bro, I just sold my house already. So when he told me that, then I suddenly think of, why don't I sell mine? Because I find that my unit is actually quite small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But before that, there's a few agents because just TOP the unit.
MOP, I mean. Okay.
There's a lot of agents knocking on our door telling us to say, want to upgrade to condo, maybe you can upgrade. Or you can sell this house, you buy 2 condo for investment or this.
Okay, that means you spoke to them and they asked you to upgrade to condo.
Yeah, there's one agent who actually came in and talked to me and tell me about maybe you can buy this condo and after that upgrade to another one. So okay. Then I asked him a question, am I actually eligible to buy a condo with me and my wife's salary?
Oh, okay.
So he said, well, can. Just try, just try.
How do you find me out?
Oh, I actually saw you in Facebook, one of your ads.
When I came, I was doing all the financial calculation for you. And that also involves the buying part as well. So that's why when I was doing all this for you, I was thinking, I also try to understand the situation going on in the house. I think probably you need more space than anything else with your 3 kids.
I have a family plus my helper. Actually, I got 6 people. Total, there's 6 of us. Then I want something bigger, which I'm actually looking at the EA or a 5-room with a 4-bedroom.
Okay.
So actually it's quite hard to find. Then if I'm able to sell this unit and I'm afraid that I don't have the time to buy another unit. That is a great help from you that you actually help me to do the financial planning of my buying and the selling here and actually make the timeline very seamlessly. Make it just nice for when after I sell this unit and I have time for my renovation for my next unit, then actually you help me on the extension of my selling of this house to another 3 months.
When it comes to timeline, I think it's very important. There are cases where, sellers after they sell, if the timeline was not planned properly, they end up having no place to stay. So I think that has always been very important to me and of course to the sellers and buyers after that.
And I find you actually very sincere and you do more than what is been offered actually, especially on my buying. Because if I need to buy a unit, I actually got to engage a buyer agent to help me, but there's no buying agent, but you actually help me on all this, which I find that not many will do this.
What happened after you engaged me as an exclusive agent to represent you?
Well, after engaging you, everything moved quite fast. You actually asked me for an assessment to my house. They actually come to my house to assess, to see whether is my house suitable to do a video taking, all this. And after that, you also actually try to do a virtual tour for me also.
Okay, to me, it's like that. I try to do things fast because I know if I drag this too long, sometimes it can be very stressful for the sellers. And I also want to try to sell the house ASAP. And another thing is for the virtual tour, I think it's a very good thing. I'm sure you also realize it's actually quite a good thing because it actually allows buyers to view the house virtually without having to come down to see the unit physically. I think it's good in times of pandemic now. It actually keeps the family safe. You know, if they, after seeing the virtual tour, they find that, hey, this is not something very suitable for me, they don't have to come down. I think it also saves your time from having to show the house also lah.
Yeah, correct.
Right? So yeah, I think it's virtual 360 tour. I think is a must for us to do nowadays.
Another thing I find good about you is you actually, other than putting the ad in Property Guru, correct? You actually put it in IG, in Facebook, and other sorts of ads avenue lah. So it actually helped a very big exposure for my unit, which I didn't expect to be so fast.
I mean, Property Guru is good. 99.co is good. These are, you know, one of the main avenues for us property agent to expose your unit to buyers. But another thing is that we also have to keep up with technology, because right now, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is what a lot of people are surfing on almost every day, and I don't know, like how many hours a day. So, you know, using these kind of avenues to advertise your unit, we can be quite sure that, you know, we can expose your property to a lot more people than, you know, if we just confine to the normal avenue of marketing.
Yeah, and I didn't expect it to be so fast. Yeah,
I mean,
week. Yeah, that's fast, actually quite fast.
Yeah,
in this type of period, the COVID-19 period, then one thing I'm afraid is that when potential buyers came over to my house for viewing all this, right, we are also afraid at this time, to be frank.
Yeah.
So with this total 6 viewing, actually the buyer is actually the first buyer, the first viewer who actually came over.
That came.
That's right.
I mean, I'm not sure whether I should say I'm surprised or not lah. But to sell it within one week, I think it's a very good result. Yeah, he's actually the first buyer who came. The reason why we managed to only close him on, after 1 week is because, he's in they are a couple in their 50s. I sort of assessed that they had not really gone through, the financial planning and everything. So I do not want them to commit on a unit first. That's the reason why actually I went down to do all the calculation for them to make sure that they are okay before I get them to commit on the unit.
I see.
Yeah, so if not, we would have sealed the deal on the first day itself lah. But I think it's better to be safe than sorry. It's safe for you, and it's also safer for the buyers as well.
Correct.
Yeah, just want to check. Would you recommend my service to other people?
I will definitely recommend you because one thing, you're very sincere, truthful, and you don't anyhow blast. Like what some agent tell me, say, this one can be done, but I don't know whether it's true or not. Because I'm afraid of people saying, yes, can, but in the end, no result. And actually, you remember when I tell you something that I actually want to buy a 700k house, but actually after planning, your financial planning, you tell me, actually best you try for 550 or what. If not, something will, in the end, something is wrong, then you'll be a lot of trouble. Okay. So actually, in the end, the whole thing come out is as what you plan, 550. My loan is only at that level, so that's it. So I actually need to thank you a lot on this part. If not, my buying side will be a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your time today. And thank you for a word of encouragement. I certainly hope to see you in your new space soon.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, now that you have heard from Vincent, you know who to call should you want to sell a house. My name is Ethan from Urban Agents. If you like this video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you at my next exclusive listing.